like to give a warm welcome to our special guests, dedicated staff, friends, family, and our fellow graduates.
My name is Troy Alcantara.
And my name is Stephen Gonzalez.
As we say our goodbyes, brace yourself while we take you on a trip down memory lane.
When we were in grade 7, elementary school was our domain, or so we thought. Everyone looked up to us, well, at least in our minds. But today, we are the rulers of RHS. But this day marks the end of our reign. So, in our last few hours, let the reminiscing begin. As we leave, the most puzzling question comes to our mind. What is your greatest high school memory? Everyone's experience is unique. There are many significant memories that have impacted our lives in the lead up to this exact day. Timing is everything, right? So this is our interpretation of the story through our eyes and for your ears only.
I remember seeing all these new faces, some of which would become my greatest friends. It was intimidating entering the school for the first time as an official grade 8 student. It was not exactly how we fantasized high school to be, and it definitely was not musical. Being a solid 5 feet,
Actually, I'm 5'2".
didn't help with foraging through the crowded halls among the giants who we, well, most of us, have become. We're sneaking into a large barrage of students that surrounded the cold zone without being suffocated. And how could we forget the classic block run that left many of us crawling to our next class? As much as we complain about these things, they are what create a unique memory of Richmond Secondary.
The start of grade 9 was completely different. A weight seemed to be lifted after seeing the new struggling grade 8s, as if we passed them the burden of being the rookies of the school. We settled into the year with an impactful discussion with Jesse Miller, who really changed our views on social media, which encouraged us into taking responsibility of privatizing our irresponsible actions. So let's face it, as mature and responsible as we try to be, we still need protection from ourselves. For the most part, the remainder of grade 9 was uneventful, until there was talk about an impending strike. I think we can all admit that our entire school took an enormous L when the strike hit us.
That L followed us into the next year, where we lost our first month of school. Grade 10 is right in the middle of everything. We're not too far from the beginning, but we're also not that close to the end. It was a transitional year where we started to plan a future through mindful sitting. Listen to your surroundings. Take it all in, breathe, and just be in the moment. At the time, these meditative words put us to sleep, but in retrospect, these words of wisdom weren't enough.
Grade 11 took a lot of getting used to. Lots of new faces entered our community, coming from different schools around Richmond. It almost felt like grade 8 all over again. The IB program allowed many students from different schools to become Colts, and to enjoy our school as much as we do with all its clubs and opportunities. They came here to enrich their education, but also left an indelible mark on our school culture.
So here we are, in our final year at RHS. What a journey it has been. Just as we were getting comfortable, our time is up. Perhaps it is about time to rock the boat and get out of our comfort zones. During spring break, we both had the pleasure of traveling to India with our Global Perspectives class. We took a stand to put others' needs before our own. It was truly a life-changing experience as we moved from our sheltered lives into a raw environment. Similarly, as we leave high school, we are going to have to venture outside of our little bubbles. The world has just gotten a lot bigger.
Richmond Secondary was the school for us. Whether you got on from the beginning or joined us partway through our journey, we were meant to be here together. Some of us were always destined to be Colts, while others followed a more circuitous route. If our lives took a different path, where would we be today? That one decision to attend Richmond Secondary has forever shaped our lives.
As we walk across this stage today, we become become part of a rich history at Richmond Secondary. We are now officially Colts alumni. It has been a great pleasure climbing the main staircase of Richmond Secondary with all of you. We are all apprehensive for what life has in store for us as we venture forwards, but don't obsess about the end. Focus on the moment and enjoy the journey.
And remember, once a Colt, always a Colt. Thank you.